False start.
Yeah. With the best and what's missing, communication, entertainment. Yeah, the void.
You really hate that name, don't you?
$6,500.
Stop talking about fucking stocks.
So today's topics we're speaking on how it feels to be a millennial.
We can start with that, and then we'll go into the other things.
All right.
Oh yeah, so who's here?
I'm here. David's
You
here.
might as well introduce yourselves.
Sheldon's here.
Joel's here.
Sean's here.
Joel's wife.
Joel is white. That is true.
Joel's wife.
Super
That
white.
is true.
If it sounds far away, because we only got 2 mics and there's 4 people, so Jay, get over it.
So
He's the one
on.
that was talking about it last time. He's like, "Y'all sound like you're far away." It's like, well, there's only
Turn it up
4 of us
and quit crying.
and 2 mics, so
In
we're
that
gonna do
order.
so much. All right, so what does it feel like to be a millennial? Because we are all millennials.
I just hate that everybody's hating on us. Like I hate how the old generations is like y'all are like lazy. Y'all are so like dependent, or you're like what is that when you like think that you deserve something but you didn't work for it.
Entitled.
Yeah, they think that we're entitled, but really and truly, I think we're just trying to find ourselves as human beings. Like, I think it's much further than that.
I mean, they think we're lazy because when they were growing up, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, I mean, I feel that way to my kids now. It's like, oh, you got to get up and change the TV, or you have to like literally go outside and play with your friends. Now it's like, I could turn my TV on my goddamn phone.
Yeah.
Do I need to go see my friends? Not really. I mean, I could catch them online, just hit them up on Facebook. Like when you see someone like you used to go to school with, you could be like, oh yeah, Joel, found out you got married, you had like 3 kids. Oh yeah, well, who told you? No, I was on your Facebook, man. I mean, I haven't seen you in like 15 years, but now I know that you had like 3 kids. I seen them go to school. I seen you get married. I seen the pictures. I seen everything.
I think a lot of this anger comes from not understanding the way the dynamics changed. It used to be the only way that you found shit out about your neighbor is going to talk to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now there's so many different avenues to collect information. You don't have to have that one-on-one anymore. And so they don't understand that because they're not fully utilizing it. Just like they're constantly saying, millennials are killing this industry, millennials are killing that industry. Well, no, the way we have to use our money has changed. We prioritize differently. Because I'm having fucking avocado toast doesn't mean I don't get to afford a house. Avocados are 98 cents.
Yeah.
Half the time, they're 2 for $1 at Kroger. All right, I'm living frugal with that shit. All right? It's not my fault that fucking Goldman Sachs went under because of the way you spent your money 10 years ago. Yesterday, 10 years ago, is when Goldman Sachs filed for bankruptcy.
But then it's like, you're not lazy. How am I lazy? I just did like 90 some hours of work.
Yeah.
But taxes is retarded.
Yeah.
My health insurance takes out way more than my after taxes. I probably lose like $600.
And fucking inflation is killing us. Like we can have the same job that you worked at a warehouse, but you probably got paid way more back in the day, and we're getting paid shit for doing the same shit, which is it's just ridiculous.
Plus, the cost of living now is higher.
Hell yeah.
Comparatively, what we make today for doing that job is like half of what they made back then doing it.
And they could
Interest
afford a
rates are
lot more
higher
shit.
than when they were young.
Taxes are probably higher too.
Taxes are most definitely
How about
higher.
Social
It's a
Security?
misunderstanding. They don't understand that $1 ain't what $1 was.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's and they refuse to bend. I hate that boomer mentality. Them fucking baby boomers, man. Tired of that shit.
like giving a kid back in the day, like giving like a dime, it's like that's like a lot of money. Now, like give a kid a dime, it's like
Fuck am I
I
gonna
know,
do?
for
what am I
real.
doing this?
Yeah.
10 cents?
No,
what
no.
about the tax?
No, just in our own lifetime. You remember gas was like $1.90 something?
Yeah.
That
Not
was
anymore.
like
As I
back
remember
then.
when it was under $1.
I was
Yeah,
putting
yeah,
premium in that
yeah,
audio. It was
yeah.
like $1 and some change.
Yeah.
Premium.
we can ride anywhere, but now we having trouble getting through the city. Like we can't do as much.
You gotta look. You have to look at your gas mileage. And be like, man, do I have enough for like today and tomorrow?
Yeah, I
if
know.
You do, if you make it home for that next day, you're like, all right, so can I stretch it to like?
No.
Can I at least stretch it? If nobody asks me to go anywhere, I can stretch it to at least Friday.
I be
If traffic isn't bad, I could get to work all week on this E.
hell yeah, I be riding on excitement
What?
just because.
On excitement.
Like
Don't
I
even
can't.
call it E.
It's exciting.
No, damn well. Hell yeah, thank
It's
you.
a
Yo, goddamn well, you are not gonna make it on that fucking E. But you gonna
Hey.
try. But
Yeah,
you gonna
hell
try.
yeah. I'm gonna wait till it start dwindling, and I'm like, oh, that was a noise. Let me pull over.
Because I mean, I know my job, they dish out a lot in gas. For my truck alone, I put $60 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then the other driver does the exact same. So you spending $60 6 times in a week. And I do 500 miles a day.
Wow.
So
I would die.
And the other thing is, like, we can go to college now, but it don't fucking matter. Like, back in the day, it did. But now, everybody's got a college degree. There's nothing said as we can't be apart. Everybody's getting the same damn thing. We can't take the same path that they used to take. So it's just like, how are we lazy? We just don't know what the world doesn't know what to do.
My wife was fed that bullshit that you have to go to college, that you have to go, you're not going to have any type of life afterwards if you don't go. She went to UGA and she got a degree in clarinet performance.
What?
And then she couldn't figure out what she wanted to do, right? So she went and got her master's degree right after that for clarinet performance.
That's a degree.
That's it. She got 2 degrees from UGA.
Jesus Christ.
She's a dog groomer at PetSmart. Now she loves the job and she makes a really good living. So respect to that. But her degree ain't got shit to do with it.
I mean, look,
all right.
I could go online right now and become a personal trainer for like $1,500.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter how much knowledge you know, because I know a lot of personal trainers and they don't really know too much about health, but the fact that they look in shape, that's all that matters.
That's all it is perception.
Yeah, because I know some personal trainers, they know more, but they out of shape because, you know, they don't do the shit they do anymore. But then the ones that be like in shape, they're like, you just do this and eat this chicken and rice, and then you go to the gym and you do 2 hours every day.
Gains.
You lift the bus and then you got it.
I mean,
shit.
I was on a construction site yesterday, all right, and the trades are looked down on these days by the people because you didn't have to go to college to get it, right? You got to sweat to earn your money. Yeah. Fucking electrician making $40 an hour, all right, on this job I'm on. Well, these got fucking PhDs that can't get a job.
That's what I'm telling my kids.
I mean, look at me, I cook for a living. Yeah. A lot of people are like, oh, you gotta go to culinary school. You have to learn this. It's like, to do what?
Really?
To go to like a year of school to learn to chop onions to make the fucking omelet. Like, if you already work in the industry, like I started as a dishwasher. I literally have all the experience of a cook without actually going to school. Yeah. So if I did decide, like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to school, get my associates or your masters or whatever the fuck. I already beat everybody. I just have to walk in and just be like, so do you know how to... Done. I know how to make it. It's cool. Can I just get my shit so I can get the fuck out of here? But, like, everything's different now. Like, back in the day, you need to, like what the fuck we're doing? Yeah. We're doing a fucking podcast, which is, like, technically, like, a radio show back in the day. And you need, like, huge shit or whatever. Like, when, look,
so
like
you need huge shit, nigga. Or whatever.
In order to make it in this world, you better have some huge shit.
Yeah, like, you know, like a huge mixer. You need to have, like, all the knobs and loops and shit.
It was prohibitive. Technology's made it accessible.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, when we were going to BET, who was, like, your biggest, like, who was doing all the music video? Hype Williams. Because he had, like, a big-ass camera. Now it's like, I can go to pawn shop, get a fucking DSLR for like $200. I'm like, boom, throw that shit on YouTube.
Wow, World Star.
Fuck it.
iMovie is free.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. You could put the time in and you could do it.
So ask yourself, what is the reason that the older generation is against the new way of doing things?
Because they, like he said, like they think we're lazy. Cause like,
no, but there's a reason though. There's just
because they had to work so hard.
Because we're losing traditions. That's what I think. I think that it's just like the traditions are falling apart because they're not thinking the same way we can't think that way. We don't live like that.
Well, they're losing traditions because job employers feel like out of 365 days a year, I could give you 3 weeks of vacation and you will be fine with that.
Yeah.
And that's why, because you got a lot of jobs. Like, okay, see, me, I don't work on weekends. He doesn't work on weekends. He doesn't work on weekends. But your job's still open on weekends. You have to work weekends. So then it's like, that's when most people, there's like a half and half. Half the people are off on weekends, and the other half work on weekends. So therefore, Your friends, your family are off. You're at work. They're doing shit. You're not. You're off. Nobody's available to do shit except when they go on vacation, and then they'll tell you. But that's a whole other person. And
how can you have that many kids nowadays? You can't have kids. Cost way too much. It's so much to you cannot have kids.
Yeah,
like, I value I think kids are like $1 million by the time they're 18. Well, I don't know how I'm affording this. I'm selling crack on the side. Selling crack.
Cause somebody was like,
why are you at work? Like, what do you do with the kids?
I'm about to just
pay fucking daycare.
If I had a kid, I'm like, look, bro, you coming with me to work.
That Tundra apprentice.
That Tundra got like back door too.
You put him like a car seat.
Tell my manager, he coming with me. He ain't fuck you me. And I put him right there. He ain't bothering nobody. He bothering me. But it's all right though, cause he's there. Fuck you me. I gotta pay somebody for $200 a week, and that's the thing. It's like $200 a week for most daycare.
That's cheap.
Yeah,
that's cheap. I know.
That's cheap.
That's
and then you run the risk of your kid getting fucking diddled in somewhere cheap like that.
That's what I'm saying. The cheapest price.
Bottom.
But then it's the cheapest price versus the most expensive I've heard is like $400 a week.
Some fucking Montessori or some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
And then it's like those $400 a week. They be like, you gotta pick your kid up at 2. You get off at 5.
The fuck you mean 2?
So you for the next 3 hours, you're gonna charge me.
And then after that time, they charging you for a minute, not hour. They go by minutes.
No.
See, that $200 is cheap, but then it's still $800 a month. Most mortgages are ranging between 8 to 13. And if you're unfortunate if you're fortunate and you have car note, plus 2, because 90% most households have 2 cars.
Yeah.
You got 2 household car notes and car insurance. That's the only bundle. You got like another what? Car notes are like what?
Depends on the car. Like
4 apiece.
4 or 5.
4 or 5 apiece.
If
So
you
add them.
about 6.
And then you gotta have full coverage when you got that note.
Yeah, you got to. Because you know why the fuck not? I could drive around illegal. You don't know. Okay. That's another story.
That's another story.
So just for living alone, living expenses with one child, without even food yet, you're already spending like $3,000.
And baby food is not cheap. Neither are diapers.
Nope. So you add in another $1,000 a month on groceries for you, your wife, your daughter. Yeah. Oh, and then you know this thing called electricity, internet, water. Yeah. You die.
Yes.
This one dude at my job quit.
Healthcare.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
That was what I was about to say. He quit. He told me, David, I'll leave if I get cheaper health insurance. He left. True. He took a pay cut, but his health insurance.
Where do you come out on top?
Yeah.
You still come out on top because of that shit. But you're supposed to do all that plus the extra that they say that millennials are killing, all on $12 an hour.
Well, that's because you
can't afford them. You can't live on $12 an hour.
No.
I mean that's what but the boomers are telling us we have to be doing all this that they did for $12 an hour.
Well, the boomers are also in obesity rates too, so that's why
they ate trash.
Yeah,
that's
why the health
it.
insurance is so damn high. Because let's just be realistic, obesity is like high as fuck in this country. The common thing is diabetes, which is also high. And this one dude, he was unfortunate. His wife couldn't take like the generic medicine, so he has to pay real medicine, and that's like $200, $300, and up, depending on what it is. $500 for just medicine. Yeah. That they only give you like a certain amount of refill, so it's like either every 2 weeks, I think he said, or once a month you have to refill it. On top of paying health insurance. And then it's like they don't pay. Health insurance is pointless until you hit that cap. Yeah. So
until you meet your maximum out of pocket.
Yeah. So like let's say from January to midway through December, I spent $59. Let's say your deductible is $6,000, and I spent $5,999. Next year it starts over. It doesn't fucking matter that I was $1 short. It doesn't carry over. It's not. This ain't rollover sprint minutes.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Call me after 9.
Wow.
When it's free.
All the way back.
No, this is like every year you starting fresh.
They don't do that anymore, do they?
No.
But it's like this. But you still paid health insurance all year.
Should be free.
You paid health insurance all year.
Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see. 'Cause I could tell.
That's another
There's
thing.
still problems with the single payer. When the government provides it single payer health care, there's still problems. When was the last time your mail got fucked up? Every day.
But there's people who won't even look for, like, there's people, like, they probably got diseases and shit. They won't even go to the hospital because they know it's
You
going to
gotta
be
pay for
some
that shit.
cost.
True, yeah. We're not okay where we're at.
Yeah.
But just saying that the government should handle it, I got a problem with that too. We're somewhere in the middle is where the solution lies, I think. That ain't worth shit. That's worth what you paid for it, though.
Yeah, because like, okay, my for health insurance every year, if I had actually used my deductible by December, paid the $6,000, I'd have to pay. I'd already dished out $7,800 by myself.
Yeah.
I might as well just take care of the shit myself. Because 10-1, it's like if they're doing full coverage, like, you know, you only have to make your deductible, and they make it sound good on paper because it's like, oh, your deductible's $3,000, and after that we 100%. Okay, but then every paycheck is $500.
That's right. Your premium don't count towards your deductible.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So, and I'm damned if I do.
That's right.
Damn if you do it, damn if you don't.
Like, you know what, bruh? Just go ahead and kill me.
I don't understand why the healthcare system costs so much.
That's
If
'cause
technology is getting better, shouldn't shit cost less?
No, because people don't pay.
Yeah, the insurance company's paying for it, so they're able to jack the rate up because insurance is paying most of it. I think that if there was like a free market where you could shop, like for everything else, it would cause some competition, and they would have to lower their price to be able to get people to come use their service.
I think there would be a monopoly though.
That's what there is now. You think that the insurance company and the healthcare provider aren't in cahoots?
Yeah.
You don't think they
That's why
coordinate
they got the
between each other?
networks. They got networks.
Yep.
Blue Cross Blue Shield has a different network than Concentra or
But
Kaiser
say
or
like
anything.
Yeah.
like the cancer medicine or something like that. Anything that like helps people live. Like, why does the medicine cost so much? Like,
Because they need
why?
you alive. They can't make money.
I
off
know,
you
but
dead.
it doesn't cost that much to make, which I don't understand why. Who's debating these prices besides me? Who is like trying to figure out the price of the damn thing?
Sorry, I thought your beer was going to overflow.
Oh, no, hell no. Oh, man.
I apologize for
Oh, yeah, it's
fucking you up.
Because I can't remember how much it is, but the chemo costs, it's like a certain amount. But if you're on, like most employers, they do it when they shop around rates. Because just now, like 2 months, most companies are going to be like, oh, well, these are going to be the new insurance rates going into 2019. But if you're in a group, because most companies are already grouped any fucking way. Well, so-and-so's kid last year broke his fucking wrist, so now our rate went up because we had to dish out $100,000 because his dumbass his son wanted to play football, and no, he can't take no hit.
Damn.
Now he got fractured ribs and all this. He was in a wheelchair and all this shit. Now we got to pay $100,000 on top of that. So next year, you know what we're gonna say? Fuck you. We're gonna raise the rates up because the big wig in the office is like, I ain't about to be paying more. You about to raise them? You about to raise them little niggas?
Niggas about to pay a whole lot more than they thought they were.
The reason that the chemo drugs are the cost that they are is because you'll pay it.
Yeah,
You gotta pay it. I guess.
You gotta pay it.
That's why if I had any of that bullshit, I'm just gonna die. Like, I just
Because you
accept
gotta
it.
choose. It boils
I'm
down.
gonna accept the death that I will live.
It boils down to this. You either gonna choose your life, and then it'd be like, your life doesn't have a price, but you just gave it one. You
Facts.
really kind of just gave it one.
Yeah,
But you're gonna sell me that nonsense, but then it's like you either do it the other way. And that's why there's a lot of people who be like, they refused the treatment and then they just changed up how they were eating and they eat it.
Vegans.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the
Gluten-free
day,
people.
gluten-free, vegans, holistic life, all that stuff.
What the fuck is holistic life?
Well, it's more clean. Whatever.
It's a natural stuff.
It's
There's no
natural
chemicals.
stuff.
Holistic medicine is derived from natural sources.
But most medicine that they make,
It
they
works.
get it from nature in some
works?
shit.
I
And
mean,
they just
it works for
synthesize
like
the
if
yeah,
you got a
things they need.
disease or like you're overweight. But what about you get in a fucking car accident? You
Well,
don't have
that-
there's nothing to do with them niggas. Like you can't. There's that.
Well,
You
you
gotta
mean-
go to the hospital. You still gonna get a bill. You
Well, you
you
mean
hoping
you
that the
got-
other insurance company's gonna pay for the shit.
Well, you gotta look at it like this too. Like, there's people who been had broken arms before,
That was me.
you know, medicine and before doctors and before hospitals, and they were still able to, because all they do is put in your, like you break your femur or whatever bonus, I can't remember. But if you break it, right? They put it in a cast and they tell you to stay off of it. Your body does the rest. Here's your $8,000 bill.
Boom.
I gave you the cast though. Now your friends can write on it and they can say, "Oh, sorry, you broke your arm.
Get well soon, David.
Go fund me."
Go for
Shit.
Because like realistically, that's unless they put like a pin in your, and then that's the other thing. They'll put like a pin in your joints here to hold your bone together, but then they'll be like, the body does the rest. All right, so why am I paying you $20,000 for this pin? I could have went to Home Depot.
I got a screw going down each femur,
Mm-hmm.
and it keeps the ball on the end of the femur that goes into the hip from malforming anymore because they're a little off shaping.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't imagine how much that shit was. I got done when I was 14. I was in a wheelchair for like 6 months. I'd hate to know how much that shit cost.
And you know what the worst part is? You can't call bankruptcy on medical or education wise. You can't. There's nothing. You can't. It stays there. You have to pay that shit.
You can fault on
bullshit.
You can fault on student loans for as long as like a few years, I think. And it's like that one thing that pops up in the back of your mind, like, yo, I'm about to go get this house. Well, you just saw that you were trying to get a house. You owe us.
That's fucked up.
$50,000.
That's fucked up.
Your first girlfriend, Sally Mae, comes around. Hey, remember me? Remember when we went to
used to
college
date?
together? Oh,
We
shit.
went-
Any of y'all motherfuckers out there that are trying to fly a plane into something like that Sky King dude that took that plane, or the dude that crashed it into his ex-wife's house, go find Sally Mae and throw that plane at that motherfucker. I ain't telling you
that
do
bitch
it.
out.
I'm saying if you're gonna do it, point it at
if you had
them.
that thought in your head,
Yeah.
Yeah, like the dude who hacked my PayPal account, you could have just hacked Sally Mae.
For real, hack the real.
yeah, heck, the people
real.
that
You know what I'm saying?
have the most money.
I don't know
Why
how
you
much
hacking
gas you got.
regular
on that
people?
$213.
Don't take my ID. Fuck
All right,
their ID.
Let's
up.
move on to wow, decent.
Yeah,
It's
let's
just
go to
like
this
real-
go to the
real
second one.
pointed
Let's go to the
subjects
second
with
one.
the white guy here.
Now reading him, it's
All right,
kind of like
I'll say it. All right. The barriers
I know what you.
of being a black person, a white person. This is a question to myself because I know the barriers of black people. Like everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
I can't live in my own house anymore because I mean someone might come in and like arrest me for living in my house, or I
Yeah.
can't sit in my own car.
But you shot him.
Yo, she didn't arrest him. She fucking
shot him.
killed the dude.
You know what the fucked up part about that whole
They
situation?
found weed in
Yeah,
there.
they found marijuana.
Why are
I'm
they
like,
searching the victim's house? Why are the police searching the victims of a fucking murder's house?
Why should
Fucked
the
up.
cheapest
She
fucking?
moved out. She moved out this week.
Oh, so that's cool. That's
Yeah,
so,
like
so we're
before
cool
the
with
search.
this?
That wasn't her house.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
had a different apartment in the building. She was known to have a relationship with that dude.
Yeah, see, that,
She
remember,
like the black
and you
chick?
know what?
What the fuck?
It's fucked up, but it goes to another thing I told you about last week. That's why I don't fuck bitches in my apartment complex. Because they
All
crazy.
right. Real quick. We're talking about Alice police officer that went into the wrong apartment and shot and killed the man that she claimed was an intruder when she thought it was hers. Although her key didn't open the door, it was a key fob. He opened the door for her, and it was shown later that she had a relationship with that guy that had
Yeah, so-
ended. It was a fucking murder that the police are trying to cover their own
Yeah, they're like-
asses with. It so happened that the police officer was white and the victim was a black man.
Yeah, because in the 8 years I've lived in my apartment, I have never, can't remember the time, even when I came home drunk as fuck, can't remember the time that I went to someone else's apartment. Like, oh, the key didn't work. But she clocked out, remembered to clock out, she drove her car home, parked in her parking spot, and then after she got out of the car and was like, you know what? I think I live on the 4th floor this week.
This week I live on the 4th floor. I forgot.
Somewhere along the parking lot to the apartment, she lost track of everything.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna joke about it. There's no mistake. She intended to kill that man.
Yeah, she fucking tried that shit.
Because, I mean,
And now they're gonna try and bury that shit. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no,
there
now
was-
it's nothing.
Yeah, because if there was a relationship between them and he ended it or it ended and she felt some type of way because she probably brought some new girl around and she saw him, you know, it's like, oh, you just gonna bump up. Because the neighbors saw her banging on the door. She was banging on the door.
How you gonna bang on the door of your own apartment if
Yeah.
you think you're the only motherfucker that's supposed to be in there?
And then so he let you in and he was talking about something, oh, he didn't respond to my commands. Bitch, you wasn't even your house.
Yeah,
You
fucking
in the
come in
wrong
my
house,
house and tell me to do some shit. Find out what happens.
You know? Oh, but you know what? And that's the fucked up part. Because if he had if it was the other way around, oh, he would have been buried under the gym.
Even if she wasn't in uniform and he'd have killed her for coming in the house and intruding, they would have fucking roasted his ass saying that she was a police officer and he should have replied.
They would have been like, we found weed in there, so he's a drug dealer.
Yep.
And that's exactly, and they would have buried his ass. Because this week, I saw they had pictures of it. Like, they had pictures of her brothers in uniform helping her move out of her apartment before the search warrant is even like used yet. So she already moved out of the apartment, so they're gonna search an empty apartment and find nothing.
Why the fuck she make bail?
Yeah.
Her brother's in uniform.
Yeah, that's all.
That's fucked up. She should be held to a higher standard,
but you know
not
what?
get off easier.
From what my coworker, like her brother-in-law is a cop, and they do this shit often. Generally, like there was this one cop pulled over another cop. The other cop was like, "Oh well, you know I'm a cop," but he was still speeding. The actual good cop gave him a ticket anyway.
Good.
After that, they took it to his lieutenant, and they was just railroading him to the point he quit.
That's fucked up.
Because he did his actual job.
So he did his job. So he's getting reprimanded for doing the shit that he like, to serve and protect, whatever.
Listen, those people aren't police because they want to fucking serve the community.
They
They're police because they want that power and they want a special privilege. This girl is out because she had 3 things going for her. She's a female, she's white, and she's a cop. All right, and all 3 of those things grant you special privilege in certain situations.
Yes. In this situation, because she already looked like she fucking killed. You saw the mugshot, right? She looked like she killed him. I don't even need to know the whole story. I just know she walked in there, and he done got a new girl that looked probably way better than her, and she feels some type of way.
That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah,
That's how you gotta do it.
And then he ended up with like 16 warning shots and a bag of weed that he probably didn't even use. It was like
probably wasn't even his.
half an ounce, probably. Not even
right. Somebody left at his house after a party or some shit.
Probably some residue on there, like, oh, he was intended to sell.
Oh, he had
sprinkle some crack on him. It'll be all right.
He had speeding violations, and he had speeding violations and citations and stuff.
So,
he ran a stop sign once in a while.
Okay, so we know the barriers of being black.
Wait, we gotta name them all. So just system, right? Just system. Then I feel like there's a condensation on, like, well, not condensate. Why did I say I can't even say the word now. But there's a belief, like in movies, portrayed as like thugs and shit. It's kind of bad sometimes. Got that whole look about it sometimes. Even though you can wear baggy pants and be the nicest guy in the world, but no one knows because they got an idea of who you might be before.
Because at the end of the day, it's like this. I could be tattooed. Well, I do have.
Yeah, tattoos.
I do have a lot of tattoos.
Thing about them too.
And then, like, I could be with a white dude who has a lot of tattoos, and he'll get looked at different.
Yeah,
unless he's a unless he's like a Harley Davidson. I can look at somebody's in a Harley, I'm like, damn, this guy might be like trying to like,
Yeah, I mean.
Or skinheads. I had a thing with skinheads too. If you got a skinhead,
but that's the thing, like, it's like the same thing they'll bash black people on. Like, a white person can do it and it'll be fine. Because, like, now they got the hair policies. Like, you can't wear dreads and this, that, and the other. But, Brandy, in accounting, she went to Jamaica last week and now she came back with dreads and it's okay.
Shit.
It's okay. But,
it's like,
there's a double standard.
Yeah, it's like always going to be a double standard.
The fuck is that comedian's name?
You know the one that tells the jokes?
No.
No, he was like, he was on Dave Chappelle's show. Fuck. Not Charlie Murphy.
That's the only one I know. So
the other one. Fuck. He was like, everybody wants to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga.
Paul Mooney?
Yeah, Paul Mooney.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's what, I was like, something Moon. But like, I read somewhere it's like, white people, they want, not even you. I'm not talking about you, Joe. I'm talking about your people.
Talking about your people, not my people.
It's like, they want to dress like us. They want to like talk slang. They want the style. They want the hair. They want all that shit. Till it's time to actually be a nigga. Where it's like, driving down the street and you might get pulled over. If you get pulled over, you don't even know what you get pulled over. You could be like I read somewhere it was like some dude got like 60 years for riding with expired insurance.
What?
Yeah, the black dude. But like this white dude who was a babysitter got like 6 months probation for molesting an 8-year-old. So it's like it sucks to be black, I guess, because like we can't do anything. Everything good that we try to do is always like, oh, well, look at him over there with the purple on. Now they might be a gang member. You could be like the best person in your little white suburban neighborhood. Might have your nice little kid, wife pick a fence, mow your lawn every day. You pay HMO on time. But like, say one day you just come home late, walking your dog late, Brandy, an accountant, who lives next door to you, might look at you and be like, is that David out there? Why is he walking at 4 in the morning? I'm gonna call the cops on him. He might be doing something illegal.
They're having a barbecue. Call the police.
Call the police.
But
they selling lemonade?
Hell no, not without a permit.
Shut that shit down now. I ain't got no time for no.
But
them kids ain't safe certified.
But they also barriers to being white, because like we
ain't much.
They
ain't much.
No, we ain't much.
I got it pretty fucking good. To be real.
But it looks bad on you because like you're a white guy, so it's like other black people might be like, oh, shit, you want to be one of them motherfuckers gonna call a cop on? Like if you roll the sweet up right now, you call cops or some shit.
Even
There's a perception like that.
Yeah, it's like
there's that.
Like you have your white friends, you gotta be like
you might be a different white person.
So you gotta, because you gotta be like, oh shit, should I introduce him to like other niggas I know? Because what if he like ain't cool with that shit? So you might have to talk some shit. Because like white people, not all. It's like saying like all cops are bad. Not all cops are bad.
Yes, they are.
The good cops get fired real quick.
Even good cops are in a bad system.
Yeah, because
that's like saying like all white people are bad. Not all of them. Not all of y'all are bad.
No, we're talking about profession and race. There's difference.
Yeah, there's a total difference. Because you could be a good cop as a rookie, but if your chief and lieutenant is corrupt and you're coming into a corrupt system.
Even a good rookie cop is on the force, and the force is fucking everybody. Okay, and keeping a whole people down, so you're not good because you chose to associate with those people.
Mm-hmm.
Training them.
So I have a hard time saying, it's wrong to think all cops are bad.
No,
all police are fucking wrong.
Yeah, as soon as you step in there, you ain't about to change shit.
That's right.
You go into the mind, they go in there like I'm gonna protect my community and this, that, and the other, and they put you with this guy. And
it's bullshit.
Like,
hey, Sean, I didn't like to get wet.
Yeah, what? Training day already tells you all of this.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So
one day.
The barriers of being white. The only barriers that are present are ones that are already created by white people. All right, you're talking about the perception of if I've got black friends and if I want to introduce my black friends to my white friends, do I want to be different? That's because white people have standards that they set for each other, and it's all just racism. Mm-hmm. All of it is just subtle bullshit racism. If you're different around different types of people, you're fucking racist. Yep. Okay? So, no. I don't believe there are any fucking barriers in my life. I hate to say it, but I fucking won the genetic lottery. I was born in America, I'm white, and I'm a man. So I've got it easy. All right? And I'm not happy with that. Okay? And I don't think that's the way it should fucking be. But if you look at 100 years of history, that's the way it is. And that shit needs to change.
Nigga ain't lying.
But that's the way it is right now.
And it's true. Because at the end of the day, like for you served, you could go. Like that's the thing. Like they have no problem with people of color serving for this country.
Oh no.
But then you come back home.
Oh hell no.
Fucking Walmart.
You still
with a good ass resume.
You haven't changed status. They're just mad you didn't die for your country.
All that. Okay,
assholes.
you was overseas and the bonds that you made with all these white people and all that stuff because all y'all about to die at one point. You thinking you gonna die overnight, so all y'all are cool. Then you come back home and it's like
shit, I don't know.
Fucking towelhead.
Shit, I don't know.
He took like 16 shots, like 16 motherfuckers for this country. But no, it don't matter because you Muslim now. You in America and you Muslim. So now,
it's like
it's a problem.
Like, when they put, like, Veterans Day on, protect the veterans, like,
yeah, one more day.
They ain't protecting. Listen, man, if people felt this upset, like, with that whole Nike thing, if they really felt some type of way about that,
people.
If they really felt some type of way of that, I wouldn't see veterans on the highway asking for change.
Right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't see veterans when you come out of a quick trip, maybe like, you got some change? They have their little signs, they be this, they be that. You wouldn't see all of this, but no. And then it'd be the veterans that'd be like, I'm cool with him. This is what we fought for. No, but he's black. He's no.
Yep.
It's not okay. He's black. He's done. But that's the other thing. Like, people of color, when it comes to like Olympics, oh yeah, you can be black. We want America to win.
Yeah. All I see is red, white, and blue on that man.
That's all I see. He's right here.
He's one of us.
That's right.
He's one of us. He supports.
God damn it! That's the most American thing I've ever seen.
You know what I'm saying? The whole team won, and there's all these black people on there. That one white guy in the corner, but it's cool.
He was there.
They were for America. As soon as it's all over in the Olympics, all the signage can go down, nigga.
Yep.
Just
the whole like Serena Williams thing when she like just I saw a video where like she broke her tennis racket. They suspended her for that. Blah blah blah. There was another video where it was like 10 or 6 or white dudes that did the exact same shit, but they didn't get like reprimanded like she did.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so
most of those.
So y'all just want like they pretty much like in America like they want niggas just to keep on dancing, shucking and jiving. Keep on shucking and jiving. Do as you're told. Don't fucking try and break the shit.
They want to maintain the status quo.
Yes,
because you can predict what's going to happen, and you have control when everybody acts the way you want them to act.
And if they break control, then you're gonna be like, okay, so he broke control. That means he's gonna break control. That means everyone else is gonna break control.
What movie was that? Is it Bug's Life or Ants?
Bug's Life.
Same movie.
It really is the
same movie.
It's like,
because y'all like rose
the grasshopper talked about that.
That's right.
He was like, it's just one ant standing up, and the main grasshopper was like, if one ant stands up, and another stand up, and another stand up, and now you got more to deal with. So you squash it out in the beginning.
Yep.
Because you see how they black, like, I mean, Colin got the Nike deal now, but like, what was it, like, when the 2 years ago when he started, they blacklisted his ass.
Right. That's right.
He wasn't able to do shit.
The way the people talk about the burning Nikes, this, that, and the
You're
third.
just stupid. You already bought it.
They already got your money.
That's true, but you vote with your dollar every day. I'm disillusioned. I don't think that when I vote, it's going to make a fucking difference. I still vote.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'm going to make a difference because these people are all crooked. So the way you spend your money is how you express yourself. It may be inconvenient because you have to look and think before you go just buy the nice pair of shoes that you think you want. Okay, but if you take some time and research the companies that you're supporting, you're going to be able to exact change with your dollar. I think.
Because like realistically, most government officials are paid through taxes.
Yes.
You don't get a choice to where your tax money goes.
Facts. Say it again. One more time for the people in the back.
So literally, if you was able to control, like let's say when you start your job, they'd be like, okay, when you're getting your tax deducted, do you want to put some into the police department, this, that, and the other? All my money probably go to the fire department because so far, that's what I've seen. They're not really racist.
They just hate fire.
They hate fire. They hate fires, and they want to save people's lives. And, the ambulance people, they just want to get out of the road. I know half the time I be on the road, they ain't got nobody in there.
True. They just like playing GTA.
They just want to get there. They want to get somewhere.
They need to get to that Chick-fil-A on time.
They want to get somewhere because all of a sudden, because I know like a lot of people who used to work driving ambulances, and they just run around lights sometimes just because. Down the road. I've seen cops literally sit across the street and the light turned red and an 18-wheeler fly by. He's like, I'm not worrying about that today. But you know what? That old lady who swerved on the... Pulling over.
That's right.
Pulling you over.
Let me see that glaucoma card.
So I'll be devil advocate on this subject, right? There's a guy that I work with. He's a white guy, right?
Fuck that dude.
He says there are barriers. There are barriers, right? He says that white people don't have the same amount of freedom of speech as some people do. College, you don't get like special treatment.
There's only been 100 years of that.
Yeah.
What
That's how he feel. Then he says he feels like he's blamed for slavery. And he had no part of it. That's just how he feels. Like at
there's
this point in
some
time.
perception of that. It's the white guilt.
Yeah.
Okay, and I see that sometimes, but I just don't subscribe to it.
Yeah,
Because I know I've never held anybody down. Okay, I know that there is institutionalized racism around me, and guess who's fucking doing that? White people. Okay, so Yeah, I don't think that all white people are the wrong for that.
Yeah.
But I think that we have some onus to try to correct it or to identify it and just stop saying, "Oh, that doesn't exist," because it clearly fucking exists. Okay, but I understand his perception because he's in it.
Yeah.
He feels like, "Oh, I'm just, I'm not able to say whatever I want whenever I want." Well, yeah, because some of that shit's hateful and hurtful, and you don't need to be saying that shit. Okay. That leads into the next topic that Sheldon had. Now talking about white people using the N-word.
So like if you have, I read this, I listened to this on another podcast, and it was like this black dude. He was cool with his white friend saying the N-word, say nigga, but he was like, how do y'all feel about this? So like if you're cool with like Joel, we're cool with Joel.
Ish.
Yeah, a little bit. So it's like, would it be cool if like Joel said the N-word?
See, I would give a damn.
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't give a shit because it's like, if you get mad at every white person for saying the N-word, then it gives the word more power.
Yeah.
So like, if you like, cause like that's how a lot of the whole white black shit happens nowadays. It's like, oh, nigger. So like he gonna say nigger to you and gonna wait for you to say some shit to just agitate your ass. But now like me, if someone's like, if I didn't know him and he was just I was walking by and he's like, fucking nigger, I'd be like, okay.
You're talking about context.
But see, that's the thing. Like that's what I was about to say. Like it really depends on how many.
I wish more people would say nigga because
like,
I love saying nigga. That's one of my favorite words. Nobody's a nigga to me.
Because I could really just be talking to a black person. And they can say nigga, and you could tell on the context of how they saying it, if they mean it. Because like, I done punched niggas in the face because of that. I don't give a fuck. And I punch white people in the face for saying that. It really doesn't matter. It just boils down to how it's said to me. So context matters because it means intent. Yeah, because I mean, I know Joe. So I mean, like, realistically.
Joel ain't crazy.
Well,
that's one. He's crazy. He's crazy.
But he ain't racially crazy.
He ain't racially crazy. So I'm not really like, oh, well, we and him joking around and saying some shit. I'm not worried about that. But it's like, I work with rednecks. And I know a lot of the rednecks. And the one redneck dude at my own job, who I know hang out with people outside of work. That's just stupid. I don't know why people do that anyway. But I do. And he will be the only person because he's cool. I'm like, you know what, bro? Me and you can't hang out. You go to them Klan meetings and shit like that. That's not cool. You can't bring a black guy to that. And we have like our own little inner jokes and stuff. But then at the same time, if it was like another redneck saying some nigga shit, I'm like, you know what?
It's time to scrap.
About to hit that face.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally.
I mean, like I said, the more you put that word into power, more the motherfuckers gonna get mad. Niggas are getting beat up for that shit. Even white people, like, shit, if you want, I think was it Busy Bone that said this shit back in the day? It was like, if you want white people to stop saying nigga, then take the shit out of the music. Because, like, white people, they love rap music.
I in fact, love hip-hop music. I'm a fan of the Migos, and I'm happy that Meek Mill is out of jail. Bobby Shmurda next. Okay.
Free my nigga Bobby.
But, like, nowadays, like, you listen to any rap music, it's like, they say nigga, like, every, 2 lines? You have
it just rhymes so well, though. God damn it!
It really doesn't.
I don't really see a lot of the white.
It flows out.
Out of you. The only real white rapper I used to listen to is Eminem still, and Mac Miller.
Well,
he's gone.
Yeah.
But and they never really said it.
Just MGK.
Shut the fuck up.
But they never said it though, right? They never. Like Eminem made a whole career.
We're not saying the N-word.
That
we can't hear.
Black people be like, he's like the rap god. Game was like, you don't go after the white boy because he done talk about killing his own wife and mom and shit like
do
that.
to
you what the fuck he gonna do to you? And then you see what happened. MGK did it, and I listened to Killshot, and it was funny. It was Eminem this funny. Because that's what it is. And then towards the end, he started mocking him the way he was rapping this whole thing. And I was like, you see, this why you just leave that man alone. He was home. He even said it. I was home reading the dictionary.
Damn.
Why did Joe Budden respond? I'm mad about that.
Because Joe Budden don't know how to shut the fuck up.
He does.
I'm not gonna lie. I love listening to Joe Budden's podcast.
What?
Because I love it.
He's an asshole.
I like
Budden-
when he
I'm
walked
an
out on
asshole. I
He
love
walked
being
out
an
on the Amigos in some interview. Like
Oh, yeah, he was like, because
they were talking and he just got up and left.
So
and
what
they-
takeoff ain't on Van Bougie?
Yeah. And he got up. Joe Budden got up and walked away, and they like, oh, I'm about to unbutton my blouse. This is another day at work for me.
That's
They
right.
should've fought.
I mean,
Who'd he step out on too? He stepped out on
DJ Academics.
yeah, but what was his name? Lil Yachty too. He fucking making
No,
fun
because he was mad at
because he didn't know what a 360 deal was.
No, he was mad because Lil Yachty's always happy. So,
Yeah.
Lil
Fuck,
Yachty-
I'd be happy too.
He's like, but he was like, no, there's no way you're fucking happy all the time. Lil Yachty's like, I'm just sad.
Like Joe just.
he was like, he yelled at me. He was just like, I'm just
Joe Budden needs a hit on the top 20 and to get laid.
He did
That's
not.
what-
I mean,
that's
he
what
had
Joe
that
needs.
one song.
One.
Joe
Name
Budden
another
has
Joe
like a
Budden
kid.
song.
We all lost. Hold on. So back to the nigga shit. Wait, we did lost. All right. So I think the word nigga it plays a part in the region of the country you are in. Like the South, they really care. But California, when I lived out there, Asian people we're calling Asian people nigga. Like it's the real thing. I think only the South is the only part where
Well,
it's
you
just
know
like,
what? The South
can I
lost
say
the
this
war.
or not say this?
The South lost the war, and any country, any part that the Confederate flag is they lost.
Yeah.
Lost. And
They keep it for
They
tradition.
lost.
They hold on.
They
They
keep it
hold
for
on.
tradition.
Yeah, but
What else say the South will rise again? No.
But they
Tradition
lost.
of losing? Why you gonna hold on to
Like,
tradition?
why?
Doesn't make
Losing?
sense.
You know
It
what?
doesn't
Just
make
take the
sense.
L and just go with it.
like when I was playing Halo and I had a good ass game where I was running through and hit 15, I recorded that.
Yeah.
But when I lost and I died 15 times in a row, I ain't recording
That shit never happened.
Nobody.
I lost.
Browser history.
Nobody's going back to that Falcons game and be like, yeah, we almost had that championship.
Woo,
You remember that time?
Actually,
Rise
you're wrong
up.
because people still do that.
Yeah,
Still to this day,
I'll
people
bring
still
it
do
up.
Oh my
I'll bring it
God.
up
You
to
blew
him.
We
a
lost,
28,
yeah.
28-0
Lost.
lead. Yeah, bro.
We sure did.
You
We
bust-
sure did lose like
They
that.
busted your ass in that game.
So I got some reasons I don't say it. I don't say it because
We're not
the
gonna beat your
history.
I'm gonna beat your ass for it.
That's fine. I got a gun. Try me.
You got 20 guns, but they're not here.
No, I got a gun on me.
Okay.
All right, fucking. In case you didn't know, I'm about that life. I don't brush my teeth without the strap. Okay? So run up on Joel Tharp in the street. Clap, clap. But the reasons I don't say the N-word is the history and the hate that goes along with it from white people saying it. Okay, you can use it in your own community like you see fit. All right, that's fine because that in that setting it's never been used to oppress anyone. There's no good reason for a white person to use that word with so much history of hate. Okay, no matter what my intent is, you cannot get over however many years that it's been used to classify a whole people and keep a whole people down. All right, so me being the man that I have clearly an understanding of what I'm saying, I choose not to use that word. I can see that maybe it won't be harmful in our friend setting. Okay, maybe it won't be harmful somewhere else. But if someone on the outside were to hear it and it were to cause that negative feeling again, or that feeling that you're less of a person, because that was used to classify people they thought were less of people, it's not okay. And it would cause harm, and I'm not about that. I'm on an individual fuck you basis. I'm not on a whole fucking people basis. All right, but if I know you and I don't like you, fuck you. All right, not fuck you because the color of your skin. Yeah. Never.
The more you know.
He said, Joe, keep the strap.
Alright, so we're
He got He said, run up on him.
run up on the nigga real quick. Alright, so that is the end of episode 2.
That's hilarious.
It's like almost an hour. We almost talked for an hour.
That is hilarious.
Any last plugs? David?
Herbert's fan. I like their beers.
Hubers.
Whatever. I can't pronounce words. But it's cool though. I like it. I just shouted it out on Instagram not too long ago.
Yeah,
Nothing to plug this time.
you didn't have to let him plug last time.
Yeah.
You never have
Shout out to my nigga in the red jacket.
Who's that?
What?
Don't worry about it. You see him, you'll know him.
You see him in the red jacket.
You'll know him. He's got the red jacket.
When you see him, you know he's in the red jacket.
He's got the red jacket
Nope.
on. Today.
Shout out to Me Undies. They keep them ball pouch boxer briefs going. Shit don't chafe.
I seen an ad on that. What the hell,
All right, so yeah, that's the end of episode 2. Like, share, subscribe. We'll have another one next week, right?
Maybe.
Because what?
Huh?
What? Yeah, what's up? Yeah. I can actually do another one next week too. All right, so there. Bye.
Late.